Alright guys, welcome back. Just a little random video. Actually had it mentioned to me in a comment. It's from, I'm gonna hopefully not butcher your name, dude. It's Flimlo Raps. He does NCAA videos also. He does a lot of sports games, so make sure you go check him out. Links down in the description. I know iFrosty follows him, so go check him out, man. He wants to know what's going on in the community, wants to get my insight, so I appreciate that, man. So I'm gonna give you a shout out whenever I can. He said, what do you think? What do you want if they do come out with a new NCAA? So what's your wish list? And I was like, you know what? I've actually never thought of that. Because NCAA, if you didn't know, right like the day of the national championship, they uploaded on their Facebook page. They were like, hey, this is a random little 3-second video. It's of a heartbeat and no context to it, at least when I looked at it. I was sent to it from one of you guys, Fusion Rated on Twitter. He sent me a message saying, hey, did you check it out? And I was like, no, I haven't seen it yet. And yeah, it was just a random heartbeat. And I was like, oh snap, they're bringing the game back to life, like, because it's like a heartbeat monitor, right? It makes sense. Well, not so much. A couple hours later, they updated it to say something along the lines of like, oh, our community's heartbeat still, like, I don't know the exact words for it, man. It was just really like, what the heck, man. Whoever posted that should have got fired. If they weren't fired, I won't be super surprised. It says the game reminds us, at least on their Twitter, which they posted like 4 or 5 hours later after the Facebook post. They were like, today's national championship game reminds us even more than ever that the hearts in our community still beat for college football. And then they follow that with, we have no new plans or announcements to make regarding the EA Sports NCAA Football series. And it was one of those kind of slaps in the face, you know what I mean? It's like, if it didn't mean anything, for one, just delete it. Delete the posts. You haven't posted anything on your Facebook page in over a year and a half. It was like July of 2014, something along those lines. It was like, no, you don't randomly put a post up. I'm sorry. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you do that? Why would you build up the hype for your community and then just smack them in the face? You know what I mean? It's like, if they would have done it, they'd have been a perfect time. A whole bunch of people watching college football. Perfect. Ideal. Just do it. It makes sense. You know what I mean? You got everybody watching the big game. It would make so much sense to do it then. Say, hey, we're bringing it back. But no, it was nothing. I was all upset about it. I mean, wasn't happy with how the game ended in general, but it is what it is. The game's over. On to next year. But it got me thinking, and I was talking to Fusion Rated on Twitter, and then Flimlo comes into the video in the comments, and he sparks my mind working again. Gets those creative juices flowing. And I was like, all right, I'll make a wish list, and I'll give you guys a breakdown what I want in a new game. Now, first off, I'm going to break down how my plan would be to prevent a lawsuit, like to get it from happening again, to like get the game back on the shelves, because there's college players that want this game. It's huge, man. It's like, they don't care. Just give us back our game. The greedy few ruined it for the vast majority, and it sucks. But that's just how it goes sometimes. So my plans to bring back the game, there's going to be two options if they want the game. They want to be in the game. So they have the option to be in the game or not. So if they want to be in the game, they have two different options. You can be given a copy of the game for as long as you're in good standing with the program / university, or until you graduate / turn pro. So as long as you're in college, you get the game for free. Nothing. I mean, we're using your likeness. It makes sense. We can't give you compensation. We can't give you a game, or we can't give you money. That's against the rules. But hey, it should be like amended to the bylaws or whatever to say, hey, if you want to be in the game, we can give you a copy of the game for free. That's it. As long as you're in college and in good standing with the college, perfect. At least a D1 school. Makes sense to me. That's fine. The other option is, if they don't want the game, just give them the cost of the game. So right now it's like, we'll say $60. We'll even round up, give them $60, but they can't touch it. There's going to be a stipulation. Same rules. Got to be in good standing until they graduate or go pro. That's fine. It's going to be put in a separate account. I mean, it's only going to be, with like $60 for 4 years. You're looking at $240. You really want that in a separate account? But I mean, if you don't want the game, then there you go. There's an option there. But like this would prevent it. It's like, we're using your likeness. We're acknowledging we're using your likeness. Here's a copy of the game for free. I mean, you cover, I know there's like 60, 80 people on the roster, whatever, per D1 school. But you got to think of all the people that want the game back. You got to think of all the people like me. I'm not on a D1 scholarship anywhere. A lot of my friends aren't. It's like, that's not how it's going to happen, man. You're still going to make your money. It would easily be cost effective to do that, to get the game back. And at least in my opinion. Now, if they don't want the game, there's only one option. We're going to use somebody that looks a lot like you and has your stats. Maybe not have your number, maybe even have your number, but we're going to use a different name. It's kind of like the old Bill Belichick in Madden. It's always like Cody, like something. It's never him, or Barry Bonds in the baseball games. It was never Barry Bonds. It was something else. It was a way to work around it. It's like, just do that. Just do that. It makes sense. If it's the player's name, hey, whenever you sign up for it, you are acknowledging that, hey, I don't want anything to do with the game. But that's cool. It's like, that's fine with me. It's like, that's okay. We're going to still use your likeness, though. We might make him, instead of a white guy, a black guy, or a Hispanic guy, or something like that. That's cool. But you can't use my name, which is fine. And that would get around all that. Not that they can use names anyways, but still. That gets around that whole lawsuit issue. Because you know what's going to happen when the game comes out anyways. Is the community is going to put all the names and stats and numbers and everything, and hometowns and coaches. They're going to put all that information in regardless of what EA does. So why not just go ahead and make the game? And I know the NCAA kind of backed out. The multiple division or multiple conferences backed out. They were like, hey, we don't want to be a part of this. And I get that. But this is too huge. And I don't know what the portion of money making is, but it's too huge to not do, to be without. Because I've been playing NCAA 14 since like 3 years now. It's like, really? Like, I've been playing a 3-year-old game and I'm still having fun in it. I'm still finding enjoyment in it. Give me something new. Give me something fresh. Give me something next gen with better graphics and everything. And I'll be super. I'll be so ecstatic, man. I'd be so. It would be nice. It'd be nice if they actually did that. So onto my actual wish list. Now, I have it broke down into different sections of the game. We got the general, which is across all the boards. We have just the online dynasty / dynasty mode, but mostly online dynasty. That's what I play. Road to Glory, online ranked and unranked. Not that I play a whole lot of that, because I don't. And then ultimate team. So first off, the general. I want the playoff system. No doubt about it. Give me the playoff system. And then on top of that, give me the option to customize it. Okay? So right now, it's on 4 teams. Give me the ability to add up to 16 teams in the playoff. Updated conferences. I have that issue all the time because most of the conferences aren't the same. There's been new additions, schools that have been brought in to the D1 standard. So it's like, hey, just update the conferences, make it easy on me, get everybody where they're supposed to be, and it'd be nice. Third on the list is updated schedules. Now, I know some games have already been scheduled for like 2019, like 2021. Just go ahead and put that in the game. You could do that. It's already been scheduled in real life. Just do it, man. Allow users to customize the schedules. So, on top of that, in NCAA right now, especially in the online dynasty, you can customize your schedule and give yourself tougher opponents. But you can't touch the in-conference. Let me even be able to touch the conference games. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to, I should be able to. Add in the new uniforms, like in 14. Because they've got some cool uniforms, but, I mean, Arizona State's got some sick-looking uniforms that aren't in NCAA 14. Oregon's got some sick uniforms, like the whiteout and the blackout uniforms. Just give that to us, please. Even if they do cost $1 or even $2 a pack. Make it worth our while. Give us, like, 5 or 6. But let us preview what they look like. Because that irritates the heck of me. I don't want to buy a pack and it be like Kentucky and Hawaii and like some other school I would never play with. It's like, come on, man. Let me see what they look like so I know if it's going to be worth my money. Listen to the feedback. Like, for real. Do like a weekly deal on Monday or whatever. Freaking put up a poll. Put up like a little pop-up that pops up. Like how NBA does. NBA 2K16, great example. They have their NBA TV. You could watch through it. They like talk about some athlete that week, like as you're watching it, you interact with it. So you pick your answer to a poll, and you get VC from it. Let us interact with the content that you put out, other than playing the game, and give us rewards for that. Don't just say, oh, thanks. Like, no, that's not good enough, because then people are just going to skip it. Make it worth your while. Make it worth our while to do it. Something that I would like to see that have been in previous games, but not all of them. Give us a college game day segment on the top 25, and it's gonna be randomly generated. Just pick like 5 teams that are playing that week, and have that be an option for like a cutscene. Like, it's not forced upon us. Don't ever force anything on us. We always want to skip everything, just so you know. We want to skip it. Let us see something like that. I mean, it can even be sponsored by Home Depot. I don't care. Home Depot, Coke Zero. I mean, their advertisements are all over the place anyways. I don't care. I just want to see Corso put on the helmet of my school, or the mascot head of my school, or shoot the guns of my school. You know what I mean? It's like, I want to see that. Let me have that option. And it can be randomly generated. Like how in this year's 2014, if you click on the game, like more info, Lee Corso's head, or not Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit's head's on the team he thinks is going to win. That's randomly generated. I mean, they picked it for a reason. Do the same thing, but give us something. Now, a big thing that I would like are bring back the sanctions. Like, schools break rules all the time. All the time. I mean, Ohio State, was it 2 years ago, was undefeated. Nobody knew about it because they couldn't play for a bowl game. It was like they were sanctioned. Bring that back. If my school disobeys the rules, I should be punished for it. If I don't get to go to a bowl game, if I lose scholarships, make me lose that. Make me become a better coach, a better player, a better organizer of my team. Let me suffer the consequences for my actions. And right now there are no consequences for your actions. You either win or lose, and you can recruit 5-star players all year long. It's not going to hurt nothing. No. No, bring back the penalties. I want that. I want that so bad you don't even know. In the general section, this is the last one on my list. Actually, I have a list. Is let me be able to retain the coordinators, because there's so many times in the off season where, oh, I got new coordinators. That's cool. I had this level 10 guy, now I have a level 1. Awesome. No. That's not how it works. That's not how it works in real life. So that's not how it should work. Let me be able to try to talk the guy to come back. It's like whenever the kids want to go pro earlier, they want to transfer, I have the option to talk to them to bring them back. Let me do that with my coordinators. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. I mean, I would understand if a level 15 coordinator wants to go be a head coach. Cool, whatever. But don't just automatically assume that. That doesn't make sense to me. Let me try to keep them. All right, now into my big thing. This is what I do, is the online dynasty. Up that limit. There are like 120 something teams in D1 college football, and as of right now, there can only be 12 people playing. That's ridiculous. You let everybody play, all 32 teams in Madden. Give us at least 24, at least double it, at least enough to cover half of the Power 5 conference or Power 5 schools. Whenever we do get to the off season, I don't get a new deal. Like, I'm not going to get an offer to a school because their coach retired. I'm in the first year of my contract as a rookie coach. That's not going to happen. You know what I mean? It won't happen. You only get an offer if you're worthy of that. Base it off program tradition. Stuff like that. It's like, make it worth my time and effort to build up a school, build up my reputation before I get the opportunity to go to the Alabamas, the Oregons, the USCs, the Floridas, the big name powerhouse schools. It's not going to happen instantly. Let me build up to that. Don't reward me because I had a 13-2 season. No. And on the retrospect of that, don't fire me immediately if I have failed my goal. If my goal is to get 8 wins, if I get 6 wins or 5 wins in that season, I am not gone instantly. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, man. It might be after 2 or 3 years. It just that will depend on program tradition, which is going to come into huge play. It's like if it's in Alabama, they want you to win instantly. You're going to win or you're going to be gone. Flat out. That's just the way it is. Now, if it's a rebuilding phase, that's cool. It's understandable, man. We're trying to get back on top. Okay, we'll give you a little bit longer, but not just after 1 season. I'm going to tie this into the next one. Let us see whenever they are ready to play or currently playing. Let us know that, hey, these people are actually playing their game right now. And then on to my next one is, let us have the ability to stream the games and or watch the games the other users are playing. So if I'm playing my game and I get done, whatever, I hop into the dynasty. Oh, somebody's currently playing. I want to go watch and see how that game's going. Why not? Why not, man? I can understand that their internet's not that great, but why not? On to the road to glory. This one's a little bit more different. I want so much more depth to the road to glory. Like I don't care about just the game. Like yeah, I want to play the game. I want to be the user, but I don't want to just do the monotonous. Oh, play the game, advance to the week. Play the game, advance to the week. Play the game. No, I'm not into that. the dynasties, I get to recruit, I get a scout, I get to do all kinds of other stuff. Whereas the road to glory, it's play my game, and then maybe have enough points to buy an attribute that's worth anything. No. Give us some options to do other things, man. NCAA 11, I'm pretty sure, was the one that had that, where you had to choose. It's like, do you want to study? Do you want to go party? Do you want to watch film? It's like, what do you want to do? You had to keep your grades up to stay playing, but you also had to build up your attributes. But you also wanted to go have fun with your guys, man. The teammate grade, essentially. Like it would like. How is that gonna factor? You have to make a decision. Actually have a signing day cutscene. I know what my top schools are. I've been picking them all high school long. I have my top 3 schools. Set my character down and let me pick a hat. Okay, let me pick the hat and then let me put it on. That is a huge deal for top recruits. A huge deal. Let me be a part of that. Or even the gloves. Let me just let me do that, man. And please, for all that is good, give us a first person mode or camera angle, something. Let me look through the face mask at the defense or the offense. I want to see what it's like. Because you see it on TV, you see it in the game. It's not the same as being there. It's like, what does the quarterback see whenever he throws that pass deep? How does he know he's got the man beat? How does he know he's got the guy open? What is the running back seeing? how does it actually look whenever you get blindsided on a crackback block? Like, what does that look like? I want to be able to witness that through my own eyes, not over the top. And in the road to glory, give me some hardships and give me some rewards. If I play good, hey, I'm on Sports Center, dude. Show me in my highlight, my top 10. That could be like a goal. That could be one of your objectives in college is, hey, be the #1 guy, like the top 10. Be in the top 10, like top plays of the day. How cool would that be, man? If you work out a deal with Sports Center, ESPN, why not? That would be awesome. If I have a good game, maybe an agent calls, a booster calls. He's like, hey, let's go out to dinner. I'll pay for it. Do you need a new ride? Do you need help with something? Make it so I got to make a decision. Like, make it on me. Make it about me playing me. Just let me have that option. Give me a selection of options or answers to choose from to help mold my personality as a character. Think Mass Effect style. You have your really good and you have your really bad, and then you have your middle. Everybody starts off in the middle. Your actions and your decisions determine which way you go. Something else that I think would be really neat is allow a rematch at the end of the game. So let's say me and this guy, me and the Italian, I'll talk like him because we play all the time, man. And we know each other in real life. Let's say we just got done playing an online game. It was down to the wire. Last second field goal. He's iced. He makes it off the crossbar, bounces over. It's like, no. We're not into there. We want a rematch. Just like a fighting game, man. It's like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Ready up. Rematch right now. Same teams, everything. Same rules. Be able to ready up. What? Why is that not an option? Some people want to do that. That was awesome. That's cool to me. Being able to play the same people over and over again. Because you look at Zaccardi or West Virginia in the online dynasty. The dude's good. I would play him continuously because I want to beat him. That's my objective in the online dynasty. Like I've told y'all before, I'm gonna play him every year because he's gonna beat my rear all but one time, and the one time I'm gonna win. It's like Merc. The first time I played him, I beat him. I've not come close since. It's one of those. It feels good. I got my one. I'm happy. You play people that are better than you, you become better. That's just how it is. So let me rematch. If it's mutual, rematch, start the game right back up. No problem. Allow multiple people to be on the team. I want to play with friends, man. That's why I started doing online dynasty a long time ago. Like, me and my brother would always play together. He'd be quarterback, I'd be running back. We'd swap the next series. I'd be running back, or I'd be quarterback, he'd be running back. Let us play with people. I'm not saying everybody controls everybody. You could just do 2 people. Quarterback, running back. That's fine. That's fine. Make that be a thing. I would love to play with multiple people other than just against somebody. I think that would be really neat. That's actually it. I thought there was more. That's actually the end of my list. I think it was a pretty good list. That's what I would love to see in a new NCAA. I think it'd be really neat. I really do hope that they have another game coming soon. The whole lawsuit thing has been settled. I think it ended right before the new year, so everything's taken care of. Now, if they want to announce a new game, I'd be happy with it. I was looking it up. The typical announced dates are like, what was it, February to April, so right about March time would be perfect. I mean, national championship this year would have been perfect, but they screwed themselves already because they posted something on social media on dead accounts. It makes no sense. If you're not going to post it on your own EA page. Don't post it on an account that's not used, because the game's not out anymore. That just gives up hope. It builds up the hope and hype for people, and you're going to let them down. You're going to get them mad at you. That's not what you want as a company. I'm sorry. I'm not that hard. Like, I like the game. It's a fun game. But I'm not going to, like, threaten people because they put up a video. You know what I mean? That's not cool. That's not cool. Should they have done it? No. Whoever did it should have been fired, in my opinion. Because you just caused that company a whole ton of grief. No, sir. Or no, ma'am. Not going to happen. Not going to fly. You sealed your fate. So that's my wish list. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with any of my ideas? Do you think they'd be cool? Do you have any other ideas that you would like to see included? Let me know. Hey, go over to Flimlow Raps. Let him know. He said he was going to work on a wish list video. Go check him out. The dude seems like a pretty cool guy. He gave me the idea, so shout out to him once again. Links in the description to his channel. Make sure you go check him out. Give him a little sub. Give him a little like. Keep up with what he's got going on over there. But as for me, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all next time.